And welcome to the second half of tonight's doubleheader here at Northwest High. The boys contest will be tipping off in exactly 18 minutes. We'll give you a quick recap of the girls contest scoring-wise. We'll go ahead and start with Bishop Carroll. Everybody on the team scored tonight for Bishop Carroll. Shuckman had 16, Jaden Allen with 11, Lindsay Mall with 6, Autumn Trail with 5, Kylie Doonan with 12. Bryn Stephen had a pair. Leading all scorers, Landon Forbes with 21. Kendall Forbes had 2. Kaylin Mount with 8. Madison Wingler with 2. And Leah Littlejohn with 1. For the Grizzlies, Mackenzie Edwards had a pair. Zion Williams had 4 points. Andrea Wilson with 3. And Taylor Kilpatrick had 6. And that's the scoring for your Northwest Grizzlies. Final score, 86-15. Grizzly girls fall to 2-13. BC girls improved to 12-3 on the season. Okay, the boys game will follow. We'll give you the starting lineups here in a few minutes as soon as we get them. And talk more about the boys game and what's coming up here on Friday night, which will be our last home game of the season and our webcast regular season finale. In the meantime, you can watch the boys warm up. Go get yourself a snack and something cold to drink. We'll be back in just a little while. And we welcome you back again, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting ready for the nightcap, our boys contest here between the Golden Eagles of Bishop Carroll and your Northwest Grizzlies. Eagles come in 13-2 on the season, and the Northwest boys come in at 9-5 on the current campaign. Games are winding down, only 3 more games after tonight. We're at home to wrap up the home season this Friday. We will take on Southeast on Friday. Make sure I gave that correct. Yes, Southeast on Friday. Then next week we go to East and South and wrap it up against Cape and Mount Carmel and West, and that's 5, not 3. I miscounted. 5 games remaining after tonight. We'll have all of them on the World Wide Web, and after Friday night, the host school will be providing you the feed, but we'll have that on the NWHS Grizz so you can get to it. Awaiting the introduction of the starting lineups, Grizzlies will be in their home white uniforms with brown numerals and yellow trim, and in their road uniforms, Bishop Carroll in their road greens with gold numerals and white trim as well. We'll be starting off the introductions with the Golden Eagles of Bishop Carroll High School, head coached by Mike Dominic, assisted by Vance Lee, Lawrence Barles, Danny Burt, and Nick Means. Playing on the starting lineup for Bishop Carroll, number 15, a 6-foot senior, Carter Reed. 6'5" senior, number 24, Alex Littlejohn. 6'4" senior, number 30, Will Bybee. 6'3" senior, number 34, Enrique Langford. And a 6'2" senior, number 40, Preston Rottinghouse. And that's the 5 that will start the contest for the Bishop Carroll Golden Eagles. For your Northwest Grizzlies, coached by Andy Hill, assisted by Gavin Darr, Kylan Hawkins, and Jim Murnaugh. Number 3, a 5'10" junior guard, Jeremiah Moore. Number 5, a 6'3" senior guard, David Duncan. 6'1" senior forward, number 11, Todrick McGee. Number 24, a 6-foot senior guard, Braden Verbeck. And rounding out your starting 5, a 6'3" forward senior, number 31, Ethan Yandel. And that's the starting 5 on the floor for your Grizzlies in this contest. Grizzlies 9-5 on the season. Bishop Carroll 13-2. Don't let the record fool you. This game is very winnable. Each team is going to have to bring its A game tonight, or it's going to be chalk one up in the L column. This game is very winnable. Bishop Carroll will inbound. Carter Reed will do the honors for Bishop Carroll. And we're underway. Dishes it off to Rottinghouse. Rottinghouse over to Littlejohn. Back out here to Langford. Langford puts it up for 3 and scores it. And the Carroll gets the early lead. Jeremiah Moore to Duncan in the corner. Verbeck to Moore. Duncan. Todrick McGee, an uncontested 3, and it's good, and we're tied at 3 with 7:10 to go in the first quarter. If you're just joining us, you haven't missed much. A pair of 3-point baskets. Littlejohn bringing it up the floor for Bishop Carroll. Reed sends it under the basket, and an easy sky hook misses. Getting his own rebound is Rottinghouse, and he scores, and Carroll takes the lead again. Braden Verbeck thought about a 3, and it was deflected. Here's McGee with it. And this time David Duncan puts one up. It's long, doesn't go. Littlejohn feeds one up to Reed. Reed, easy lay-in. And the Grizzlies trail 7-3. Duncan on the far side to Verbeck. Jeremiah Moore dishes it now to McGee. McGee drives the paint, sends it out on the near side to Yandel. Count it for three. Ethan Yandel, 7-6, Grizzlies trail. Littlejohn into the corner, putting it up for three, and missing is Bybee. Here's a long one to McGee. McGee, one man to beat off the glass. It doesn't go. Rebounded by Carroll, and here come the Eagles back. Bybee puts one up off the glass, no good. Rebound by Langford, and he scores it. 9-6, Grizzlies trail. There's a long one going out of bounds, and it will turn over to Bishop Carroll. 5:38 remaining, first quarter. Grizzlies down by 3. Littlejohn inbounds to Reed, back to Littlejohn. Littlejohn drives across the timeline, sends it back out to Langford. Reed from 3, in and out, no good, rebounded by Duncan. Here come the Grizzlies back. David Duncan around the back, keeps it on the floor to himself. Tried to dish it off, and instead it was picked off by Carroll. Carroll comes down 2-on-1. Littlejohn off the glass, count it. Littlejohn gets his first bucket of the night. Grizzlies down by 5. McGee to Jeremiah Moore. Moore for 3, yes! Jeremiah Moore for 3, 11-9, 4:44 in the first. Littlejohn, pressured by McGee, gets it across the timeline to Langford. Reed puts one up from 3, and it's good. It's a battle of three-pointers here at the moment. 14-9, Grizzlies trail by 5. McGee on the far side. To Moore. Moore looking for some help, drives it himself. Tried to put it up off the glass, but his shot was blocked, and he went down hard, and he's hurt. He gets up. They're signaling he hit his head. And he might have, as hard as he went down. We'll see what happens. DeMarcus Hoover came into the game for Verbeck. Moore's going to stay out there. Nope, they're going to make him come out. And Tayshawn Williams will come in to take his place. Moore had to come out because they stopped play to deal with his injury. Around the horn it goes. Win now in the game for Bishop Carroll, number 5. Bybee has it to Wynn. Wynn dishes it off to Polly, who also just came in. Bybee has it to Polly, and Bybee turned it over with a travel. It'll be Grizzly basketball. 3:43 remaining in the first. 14-9, Grizzlies trail. No fouls in the game yet. That's always a good sign. I like to see him play. Duncan, spin move, and now we have a foul away from the basket. That's what I get for opening my mouth. Fouls called against Carter Reed. Common foul. Duncan from the free throw line dishes it off to Yandel. Now Yandel to McGee. Todrick McGee underneath the basket to Hoover, off the glass, and count it. DeMarcus Hoover off a feed from Todrick McGee, and it's 14-11. Good offensive possession that time for your Grizzlies. There's a ball that was kicked by Bishop Carroll, and it's over and back. Yep, good call. That'll turn it over, and it will be Grizzly basketball. Polly kicked it, and it went almost the entire length of the floor, and then he went and touched it. And, of course, that's an over and back violation. Grizzlies will inbound from the baseline. DeMarcus Hoover will do the chores for your Grizzlies. Yandel has it to McGee. McGee in the paint to Duncan. Williams puts it up. Off the heel, no good. Gets his own rebound and scores. Tayshaun Williams gets it. And it's 14-13, and a timeout has been called. We're going to take one with him here. This is it's a 30-second timeout being taken by Bishop Carroll. You're watching NWHSGrizz.com, and this is Grizzly basketball. Grizzly basketball on the internet is being brought to you in part by Andrews Cleaning Service, owned and operated by Andrew Dillon. They offer residential cleaning, apartment cleaning, commercial cleaning services, deep cleaning, construction, and remodel cleanup, carpet cleaning, and much more. Whether it be a one-time cleanup job or regular service scheduled weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, Andrews Cleaning Service is ready to take care of your cleaning needs. Andrews Cleaning Service serves the Wichita metro area. Check them out on the web at wichitacleaningservice.com or give Andrew a call for an estimate at 712-3883. Grizzlies get the rebound after a missed basket. Verbeck for three, yes! Braden Verbeck for three, and if anybody needs to come alive from three-point land in this game, it's Verbeck. Hope we see a bunch more of those tonight. Grizzlies lead 16-14. They've scored 7 consecutive points. Littlejohn with it for Carroll. Reed now over on the near side, putting it under the basket. Todrick McGee off the heel of Rottinghouse and out of bounds, and it turns over to Northwest. And what a big play that time by Todrick McGee. Hoover will give it to Williams to bring across the timeline. Into Kevin Brown, who just came into the game, number 25. Williams pulls it back out, and he traveled. Oh, he was fouled. I take that back. He was fouled by Carter Reed. That's his second foul. And he has both of Carroll's team fouls. Carter Reed will take a seat and be replaced by Michael Pauley, number 3. Williams gets the inbound pass from McGee, now gives it back to him. Williams to McGee. McGee put it up. It was blocked. Hoover got it, though. DeMarcus Hoover along the baseline off the glass, and they're saying he stepped on the baseline. It will turn over to Bishop Carroll. Todrick McGee takes a seat. Carson Arndt comes in to take his place. Let's reset our lineup for you. Number 1, Hoover. Number 2, Arndt. 25, Kevin Brown. Tayshaun Williams, number 13. And Braden Verbeck, number 24. That's the 5 on the floor for your Northwest Grizzlies. Here's a long three-point attempt. Good by Stephen Wynn. That's his first bucket of the night. And the Grizzlies trail again by 1. Braden Verbeck had a pass deflected, and now they're going to call foul. They're calling it on Verbeck. That's his first, and it's also the first team foul on the Grizzlies. Carroll will inbound with less than a minute to go in the first quarter. Grizzlies trail 17-16. Win with it for Carroll. Now, Polly with it. Langford will pull it back out again. Grizzlies in what's pretty much a matchup, man-on-man. Langford with it, and they may play for 1 now with 30 seconds to go. Win to Bybee. Langford with it. Littlejohn pulls it all the way back out. 15 seconds to go. And they are indeed playing for 1 here. There's a shot off the basket. Oh, and it fell. Count the basket and the foul. Littlejohn gets the basket. The foul's being charged to Brown. That's his first. Littlejohn will go to the line and shoot one. And it's good. Littlejohn has 5 points here in the first quarter, and he subs out. Hoover to Arndt. 5 seconds to go. Hoover to Williams. Williams, you better put it up. Off the glass. Count it, it's good! Tayshaun Williams scores at the buzzer to get us back within 2 at the end of the first quarter of play here at Northwest High. Grizzlies trail Bishop Carroll 20-18. You're watching NWHSGrizz.com, and this is Grizzly basketball. Are you considering a remodeling job at home? Do either your kitchen, bathroom, or den need a new countertop? Consider Keystone Solid Surfaces. They are the premier fabricator and installer of quartz and granite products. You can make your kitchen a showplace with a granite countertop or food preparation island, and your master bath can be a place of pride with a quartz countertop and sink basin. Keystone Solid Surfaces offers the highest quality quartz and granite countertop products, are available in a wide variety of patterns and colors. Check them out yourself at their website, KeystoneSolidSurfaces.com, or give them a call at 778-1566. Keystone Solid Surfaces is a proud sponsor of Grizzly basketball on the World Wide Web. Grizzlies inbound to start the second quarter. On the floor for your Grizzlies, DeMarcus Hoover, David Duncan, number 5. Braden Verbeck with the ball there, number 24. Ethan Yandel, who put up a 3 that missed, number 31. And Todrick McGee, number 11. That's the 5 on the floor as we start the second quarter for Northwest. Polly has it for Carroll and drives and scores. And the Grizzlies trail by 4 again. In the corner to Verbeck. He drives. Tries to put it up, but he was fouled. Let's see if they'll giving him a shooting foul or if it's going to be out of bounds. They're calling it a common foul in spite of Andy Hill's plea for 2 shots. Yandel gives it to David Duncan. Duncan to Hoover. DeMarcus will pull it all the way back out. Now Carroll has fallen into a 2-3 zone. It's the first time we've seen green shirts in a zone defense tonight. David Duncan goes up, can't make it go, but there's a foul on the play, and he'll go to the line and shoot 2. Enrique Lankford, guilty of the infraction. That's his first. It's the 4th team foul on Carroll. Duncan will make the first one. David's second shot is good as well. He makes them both. 22-20. Grizzlies trail. 7:05 to go till halftime. Littlejohn with McGee draped all over him. And they're going to call a foul on McGee, I bet. Yep, they did. He was a little too draped over him. We're just exchanging dinner plans for after the game. Carroll has it on the basket. Littlejohn with McGee on him again. Polly sends it over on the far side to Lankford, who puts up a 3, and it doesn't go. Rebounded by Verbeck. Here's a chance for the Grizzlies to tie or take the lead. Ball's knocked out of play by Lankford. It will stay with Northwest. Hoover will inbound. Oh, and it was a difficult pass to handle, and it went out of bounds before Verbeck could get to. Oh, no, do it. And, yes, they will turn it over to Bishop Carroll. Unfortunate. Wynn sends one up to Littlejohn. Littlejohn across the way. Langford now, top of the key. He puts up a 15-footer. It misses everything and is knocked out of play by Verbeck. It will stay with Carroll. Polley will inbound for the Eagles. On the far side, Wynn for three. Off the rim, no good. That one goes out of play, and this time it was last touched by Polley, and it will turn over to Northwest. 6:11 to go till halftime. Grizzlies down by 2. Against a very good Bishop Carroll team that came into this game with a record of 13-2. We'll look at some of their games here at halftime if we get a chance. I know one of their losses was in a tournament. Under the basket, Yandel can't control it. It goes out of bounds, and it will turn over to Bishop Carroll. There's a long one to Polley, 1-on-2, and he lays it in. Polley has 4 points all in this quarter. Into the corner, Duncan for three, a big rainbow off the heel, no good. And it's rebounded by Polley. Littlejohn will bring it up for the Eagles. Around the horn it goes over there. Bybee has it. Langford will pull it all the way back out, looking for some help. Sends it on the far side to Littlejohn. Littlejohn puts it up. Off the heel, no good. Rebounded by McGee. Here come the Grizzlies back. Duncan. Looking for some help. McGee, nice one-handed grab, and under the basket, a blocking foul is going to be charged to Will Bybee. That is his first. Polley comes out for Carroll, and Cole Schmidt goes in. Tayshawn Williams came back in for Northwest. Whoops. Went through the wickets of Todrick McGee. It'll turn over to Bishop Carroll. 24-20, Grizzlies trail. 4:41 remaining till halftime. Langford on the far side has David Duncan with him. Duncan almost poked it away. Littlejohn puts it up and count it. Littlejohn has 7 points. Grizzlies down by 6. McGee for three. Long rainbow off the heel, no good. And we have a whistle and a foul away from the ball. Fouls on Stephen Wynn. Polley comes back in for Wynn. Inbound pass is intercepted by Alex Littlejohn, and he brings it down the floor and throws it right back to McGee. Now that turnabout was fair play. 4 minutes to go till halftime. Grizzlies with the ball, trailing by 6. Williams underneath to Yandel. On the far side to McGee off the rim, no good. Overshot it. Littlejohn will bring it up the floor after it was rebounded by Bybee. Bybee has it, dishes it off to Cole Schmidt. Loose ball. Loose ball on the play is knocked out of bounds by Carroll. It will be Northwest basketball. Tayshawn Williams will bring it up the floor for the Grizzlies. Now he gives it to Verbeck. Back to Williams. Williams, top of the key, drives into the paint, puts it up off the glass. Count it! Tayshawn Williams has 6 to lead the Grizzlies, and they're down by 4. Littlejohn. Hoover giving him a lot of trouble there. Schmidt has it to Littlejohn. Littlejohn looking for some help. Gets it into the paint to Lovelace, who gets his first basket of the night. And the lead is 6 again for Carroll. Now Williams coughs one up to Polly, and Lovelace tried to put it up, and it was blocked. Verbeck gets it back to Williams, and Grizzlies need to set something up here and get some points. McGee out to Verbeck, who puts it up for 3 off the heel, no good. We need Verbeck on those threes, folks. Just saying. Littlejohn sends it to Polly. Polly. Hoover takes it away, loose on the floor. McGee's got it. He sends one over his head to Braden Verbeck, and the Grizzlies maintain possession, and what a nice play by McGee. Williams puts it up. It's blocked on the way up. Now a whistle, and I think Carroll is going to take a timeout. They are indeed taking a timeout. We'll take one with them. You're watching NWHSGrizz.com, and this is Grizzly basketball. Credit Union of America is a proud sponsor of Grizzly basketball on the internet. Credit unions are non-for-profit, unlike banks, and the income after expenses is returned to the membership in the form of dividends. Credit Union of America was officially chartered on March 6, 1935 as the Wichita City Teachers Credit Union, and they changed their name in '74 to represent a membership open to members across the country. The staff of Credit Union of America is ready to serve you with all of your financial needs. Check them out at cuofamerica.com or call 265-3272 to speak to a friendly representative. Bishop Carroll resumes play after the timeout, bringing the ball across the timeline is Langford. He gives it to Schmidt. Now Littlejohn on the near side. And around the corner again. Littlejohn gets a three-pointer. And the Grizzlies are down by 9. Tayshawn Williams for 3, and his is good. Williams has 9, 5 in this quarter. Grizzlies down by 6 again. 1:17 remaining till halftime. Carroll has the ball and the lead, and a blocking foul against Todrick McGee as he forced his man out of bounds. McGee will probably come out with his 2 fouls. He does. Carson Arndt will take his place. Round the horn we go. Langford with it to Lovelace. Back to Langford. He's going to pull it back out into the paint to Littlejohn. Littlejohn spins, moves, puts it up, doesn't go. And a rebound by Williams. Plenty of time left, 45 to go till halftime. Grizzlies may play for 1 here. Williams from Duncan. And that's exactly what they're doing. They're burning time, 25 to go. Williams between the legs there, showing a little razzle-dazzle. 15 to go now. Carroll in a 1-4 matchup zone. On the near side. Long one by Arndt, doesn't go. Do we count the rebound? Yes. DeMarcus Hoover gets the rebound and puts it in. And at the end of the first half, Bishop Carroll 31, Northwest 27. We'll be back with our halftime extravaganza. Stay with us. You're watching NWHSGrizz.com, and this is Grizzly Basketball. At halftime, Grizzlies trail at halftime 31-27 to Bishop Carroll. We'll give you some of the scoring summaries here at the end of the first half. For Bishop Carroll, Michael Pauley has 4. Lovelace has 2. Stephen Wynn with 3. Carter Reed has 5. Littlejohn leads Bishop Carroll with 2, 4, 6, 10 points. Enrique Langford with 5. And Rottinghouse with 2. That's the scoring for Bishop Carroll. For the Grizzlies, DeMarcus Hoover has 4. Jeremiah Moore with 3. David Duncan with 5. Tayshawn Williams with 9. Verbeck has 3, and Yandel has 3. And that's the scoring summary for both teams here in the first half. Friday night, our final home game of the season will bring the Southeast Golden Buffaloes into the Northwest High Gym. We'll have both ends of the split doubleheader for you beginning at 5:50 with the girls contest, followed by the boys contest. They'll be on 2 separate links on 2 pages on NWHSGrizz.com, so you'll need to switch from one to the other in order to catch them both. But we hope you catch them both and help us from home. If you can't come to the building because you don't have a voucher, you have to have a voucher to come, and you have to be family to come. So if you don't fall into those categories, watch us on NWHGrizz.com and enjoy the evening of basketball this Friday night. Quite frankly, it's too darn cold to do anything else anyway. If you're out of town, Wichita's in the middle of what has been determined to be its worst cold wave in 38 years. And if it doesn't get above freezing by next Wednesday, and it's predicted not to, it will be the longest cold wave in recorded history for Wichita, surpassing 1983. And I remember in 1983 when it got down to 21 below zero here. because I drove in it to Indianapolis with my wife for Christmas. It was not a pleasant trip. Now, not nearly that cold now. It's not even below zero, but it is below freezing, and it has been a long, extended cold snap and the longest one we've had in quite some time. We've got about 5 minutes here until the second half starts. I'm going to take a voice rest here for a minute, take a break, and we'll be back with the second half in 4 minutes and 40 seconds. Stay with us. You're watching NWHSGrizz.com, and this is Grizzly Basketball. Boys contest. Carroll leading Northwest 31-27 at halftime. The Eagles will inbound to start the second half on the alternating possession rule. Bishop Carroll has taken 2 timeouts. Grizzlies have not taken any as of yet. They have all 5 to work with. And if you're wondering about the condition of Jeremiah Moore, who went down hard in the first half, he did come back to play in the first half, and he is warming up now, so he appears to be okay. Again, we're glad to have you all on board. I'm Kevin Arkin. Our executive producer tonight is Shane Monroe, and our video producer is Andrew Fisher, Northwest student extraordinaire. And one who will be definitely missed next year on the soccer team. He's been a stalwart on that team for 4 years. He's done it all on the soccer field. Took over as goalie one year when we didn't have one. Did a great job. Anchored that defense. Won't be long before the girls are playing, by the way. Schedule for the girls has come out. We're planning to do all of the games for you. At least that's the plan at the moment. Carroll inbounds. Let's get back to basketball. On the floor for your Grizzlies, Jeremiah Moore, number 3, David Duncan, number 5, Braden Verbeck, 24. There's a shot that misses, a rebound to Littlejohn. Under the basket to Pauly. Now he dishes one out to Langford. Langford for 3 off the heel. No good. Rebounded by Todrick McGee. And that's the 5 on the floor, except for Ethan Yandel, who I failed to mention. And that's your 5 on the floor starting the second half here for Northwest. McGee with the ball, splits 2 defenders, gives it to Yandel on this side. He drives, scores. Ethan Yandel, who scored the first 3 points of the game for Northwest, scores the first 2 in the second half, and it's 31-29. Reed under the basket to Littlejohn, and a foul. Count the basket, I'm sure. We'll see what they say. Carter Reed is guilty of a charge. No basket. That's his 3rd foul, by the way. And he will come out of the game for Carroll. So don't count the basket. It's 31-29 still. Jeremiah Moore with the ball. Has David Duncan helping. Moore across the timeline now. Across the way to Todrick McGee. McGee, spin move to Duncan. Duncan to Verbeck. Verbeck had 1 3-pointer in the first half. We need more offense out of that senior. Yandel misses everything on a 15-footer. And it's picked off by Littlejohn. Here comes Bishop Carroll back now for the Golden Eagles. Littlejohn in and out, no good. Rebounded by David Duncan. Duncan will bring it back with a chance to tie or take the lead. And he has picked his pocket by Michael Pauly. Langford gives it to Littlejohn. Littlejohn off to Bybee. Pauly to Langford. Now everybody has touched the ball. Bybee again. There's a shot by Langford for 3 that misses, but Littlejohn gets the rebound and puts it in. Littlejohn has 12 points, and the lead is 4 again. David Duncan on the near side with it from Jeremiah Moore. Moore in the paint, spins and moves, tried to dish it off and has it picked off by Bybee. And here comes Carroll back. Langford. Littlejohn in the paint, counted by Rottinghouse. That's his first basket of the second half, and the lead is now 6. Errant pass is picked off by Rottinghouse, and his errant pass is picked off by McGee. Todrick puts it up, doesn't go. Rebound to Langford. Here comes Bishop Carroll back. Littlejohn had his pass intercepted by a streaking Todrick McGee, but he couldn't control it. Grizzlies take out Jeremiah Moore and David Duncan and insert DeMarcus Hoover and Tayshawn Williams. Rottinghouse to Pauly. Now to Littlejohn, into the paint it goes to Bybee. Bybee from 12 feet is short, rebounded by Williams. Tayshawn Williams, 1-on-3, dishes it off to Verbeck. Verbeck now has 2 guys draped on him, back out to Williams. Williams to McGee. McGee, a long rainbow 3. Counted, it went in. Todrick McGee, and believe it or not, that's his first bucket of the night. Loose ball on the floor, and taking a timeout after getting it. Hey, what a great play that was by Todrick McGee. He pounces on the ball and instantly calls timeout to save the possession for the Grizzlies. You're watching NWHSGrizz.com. This is Grizzly basketball. At Floodman Family Law, they're dedicated exclusively to the resolution of your family law disputes. They're committed to zealously representing your interests and take pride in fully responding to any questions or concerns that you have quickly. They have excellent staff, excellent support, and will make this difficult time for you a little less challenging. Fast, fair, understanding, and thorough, this is what you can expect from Floodman Family Law. Check them out at floodmanfamilylaw.com or call them at 269-1950 for a consultation. Grizzlies with it. Kevin Brown just came into the game. Verbeck for three, off the heel, and it goes up and over. It'll turn over to the Eagles. On the floor, DeMarcus Hoover, number 1. David Duncan, number 5. Kevin Brown, 25. Tayshaun Williams, 13. And Braden Verbeck, number 24. Oh, there's a dunk attempt but that by Rottinghouse that missed. Should have just laid it in, young man. Williams brings it up. Has Langford in front of him. Dishes it off in the corner to DeMarcus Hoover. Hoover put one up, and it was blocked. What a great block that was by Carroll. I didn't even see who did it, but it was a great, great defensive play. In the corner it goes, underneath the basket. Langford loses it. It goes out of bounds. Stays with Bishop Carroll with 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter, and the Grizzlies down by 3. Bybee comes back in, and he will replace Littlejohn. And a foul is going to be charged on Verbeck, reaching in on that inbound pass. That's his second personal. First team personal of the half for the Grizzlies. Now Littlejohn will come back in, and Rottinghouse will come out. Langford from 3, gets good. Enrique Langford has 8 points. Grizzlies trail by 6. Williams off the heel, no good. Rebounded by Langford. He dishes it off to Littlejohn. Littlejohn to Bybee. Over here on the near side to Stephen Wynn, to Pauly. Now I've mentioned everybody that's on the floor for Carroll. Wynn for 3. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Hoover. Hoover's pass to Williams, almost thrown away, but they do control it. There's a long one into the corner for David Duncan. Back out now to Williams, top of the key. DeMarcus Hoover will go against the 3-2 zone of Carroll. Hoover for 3 is short. Rebounded by Pauly, and here come the Eagles back. Grizzlies need to get some points on these possessions. Bybee with it. Nearly threw it away, but Langford's there to corral it for Bishop Carroll. Underneath to Pauly. To Littlejohn. Littlejohn has Hoover on him. Across the way to Bybee, who puts up a rainbow 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by DeMarcus Hoover. He gives it to Duncan, and here come the Grizzlies back. 2-on-5. They wait for everybody to come up. Williams has it on the near side. Gives it to David Duncan. Duncan around the back, gives it to Verbeck. Braden Verbeck against the 2-3 zone. Underneath to Brown. Brown up, and it doesn't go, but he's fouled. He will go to the line and shoot a pair. Fouls on Michael Polly. That's his first of the game. Brown will go to the line and shoot a pair for Northwest. First one is good. That's his first point of the night. Rottinghouse comes back in for Bishop Carroll, replacing Polly. Verbeck came out when Brown came in, by the way. And Brown misses the second. He's 1 out of 2. Grizzlies trail by 5. Less than a minute to go, third quarter. Langford with it for Carroll. We'll see how they play it. They may be content to just wait it out. Bybee has it, gives it over to Wynn. Wynn to Langford, and that appears to be what they're doing. 35 to go now in the third. Rottinghouse with it. Back out to Langford, over to Wynn. This is not the most exciting part of the game I've ever watched. Wynn with it with 13 to go. Into the paint it goes. Rottinghouse dishes one over there to Langford. Langford gives it to Wynn, who puts up a 3, and it's good. Well, that was perfect execution by Bishop Carroll to end the third quarter. And at the end of the third quarter, the Grizzlies find themselves down by 8, trailing 41 to 33. We'll be back with the fourth quarter in 30 seconds. Stay with us. This is NWHSGrizz.com, and you're watching Grizzly basketball. Grizzly basketball on the internet is being brought to you in part tonight by Andrews Cleaning Service, owned and operated by Andrew Dillon. They offer residential cleaning, apartment cleaning, commercial cleaning services, deep cleaning, construction and remodel cleanup, carpet cleaning, and much more. Whether it be a one-time cleanup job or a regular service scheduled weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, Andrews Cleaning Service is ready to take care of your cleaning needs. Andrews Cleaning Service serves the greater Wichita metro area, and you can check them out on the web at wichitacleaningservice.com or give Andrew a call for an estimate at 712-3883. Grizzlies will inbound to start the fourth quarter. David Duncan to Jeremiah Moore. Also on the floor, Ethan Yandel, Todrick McGee, and Braden Verbeck. That's the 5 on the floor for your Grizzlies to start the fourth quarter. McGee to now Moore has it. Jeremiah has Langford in front of him. David Duncan dishes it out to McGee, who puts up a rainbow. Count it! Three-pointer by Todrick McGee. 41-36, Grizzlies trail. Just starting the fourth quarter. Reed for Bishop Carroll, who did not play in the third quarter. Wynn has McGee on him. Rottinghouse, some high pressure being put on now by the defense of the Grizzlies on Bishop Carroll. Langford looking for some help. Finally gets it to Reed, who puts up a long 3. Off the heel, no good. Rottinghouse gets the rebound. And we have a foul on the rebound play. I think it's going to be charged to Jeremiah Moore. I take it back. It's Ethan Yandel. That's his first. Second team foul for the Grizzlies, matching the total of Bishop Carroll. Stephen Wynn. Rottinghouse back to Wynn off the glass. Count it. What a great play that time between Rottinghouse and Stephen Wynn. Wynn finishing it. It's 43-36. Jeremiah Moore to Duncan. Duncan went up, had the ball stripped from him, and comes down in the hands of Langford. Goes up 3-on-2 off the glass. Doesn't go, but a foul has been called, I believe, on McGee. It is on McGee. It's his third. And it will send Langford to the line to shoot a pair. First one from Langford is good. Langford makes them both. He's got 10 points in the contest. The lead is 9. And here come the Grizzlies back. They need to get some baskets here and then make some stops. Jeremiah Moore to Verbeck. Verbeck on the into the paint. Sends it to Moore again for 3. Yes, count it. Jeremiah Moore, his second three-pointer of the night. He has 6 points in the game. And the Grizzlies trail again by 6. Carter Reed pulls it out for Bishop Carroll. Over to Littlejohn on the near side. Langford to Wynn. Back to Littlejohn. He went up. Did we count the basket? No. He was fouled before he went up. So on Ethan Yandel, that's his second. It's a common foul. 4th foul of the half for Northwest. On the far side, Wynn thought about a 3 and then decided to put it back down on the floor. Now Langford with it. Dishing it off to Carter Reed. So to Rottinghouse, and now back to Reed again. Langford to Littlejohn at the baseline. Can't find anybody to give it to, so he gives it to Braden Verbeck, and here come the Grizzlies back. Jeremiah Moore. Now they need to score on this possession. This is big. You get the turnover, you got to get the bucket. And they turned it over themselves. Carter Reed sends one across to Littlejohn. Langford in the corner with it. Gives it to Stephen Wynn. Carter Reed, top of the key. Into the paint, off the arm of Littlejohn. He gets it back. Tries to go up with it. That should be a... I thought that was going to be a held ball, but they're calling a foul instead. That's a tough foul because it becomes Todrick McGee's 4th foul. Yandel comes out and Hoover comes in. Also coming out now with his 4 fouls is Todrick McGee. He got replaced by Tayshawn Williams. Also on the floor, Jeremiah Moore, Braden Verbeck, and Braden almost fell there. Must have found a wet spot. Williams has it. Into the corner, Jeremiah Moore pulls it back, puts it up for 3. It's short. Duncan there to get the rebound. Good job by David Duncan to anticipate. Now out to Braden Verbeck. They can set up a play again. 2-3 zone by Carroll. Out to Tayshawn Williams. Williams driving, pulling it back. Dishes it on the ground to Duncan. Duncan goes up and his shot is blocked by Littlejohn, and here comes Bishop Carroll comes back with it. Pauly couldn't get the rebound. Loose ball on the floor, and that's going to be a timeout called by Bishop Carroll to save the possession. And that's probably a good timeout for him to take. 3:44 remaining in the 4th quarter. Bishop Carroll 45, Northwest 39. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is NWHSGrizz.com, and you're watching Grizzly basketball. If you're considering a remodeling job at your house because your kitchen, bathroom, or den need a new countertop, then please consider Keystone Solid Surfaces. They are the premier fabricator and installer of quartz and granite products in Wichita. They can make your kitchen a showplace with a granite countertop or food preparation island. Your master bath can be a place of pride with a quartz countertop or sink basin. All the surfaces that they have are available in a wide variety of patterns and colors. Check out Keystone Solid Surfaces yourself at their website, KeystoneSolidSurfaces.com, or give them a call at 778-1566. That's 778-1566. Keystone Solid Surfaces is a proud sponsor of Grizzly basketball on the World Wide Web. Okay, Bishop Carroll will inbound. Carter Reed will do the honors. And we're back underway. Pauly had it, gave it to Bybee. Now to Littlejohn. Littlejohn looking for some help and gets it from Langford. Langford pulls it all the way back out again. Now to Reed on the far side. Pauly, top of the key. Now into the paint it goes to Langford. He puts it up, doesn't go. Rebounded by David Duncan. Now the Grizzlies need to get a basket badly. 3:20 to go, fourth quarter. They're down by 6. Jeremiah Moore drives, puts it up from 12 feet, doesn't go, and Carter Reed gets the rebound. Grizzlies need to be making quality shots here and doing it quickly. They did neither that time. Now what do we have here? We have a turnover. Todrick McGee will come back into the game with his 4 fouls, replacing DeMarcus Hoover. David Duncan will inbound after the turnover. Gets it to Jeremiah Moore. Tayshaun Williams, Todrick McGee, and Braden Verbeck also in the game for Northwest. That's your 5 on the floor. Tayshaun Williams thought about it, pulls it back, thought about it again, gives it to Duncan. Duncan over to Verbeck. Verbeck drives in the paint, right-handed scoop is good. Braden Verbeck gets his first point since the first quarter, and the lead, the deficit is only 4. Littlejohn to Langford. Carter Reed over here on this side. Dishes it off to Bybee. Langford to Reed again. Littlejohn. Bishop Carroll looking for a quality shot here, taking their time to do it. Time is on their side. Just over 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Almost threw it away. Pauly has it. Nice job to keep it. Langford for 3 is good. Langford has 5 points in this quarter and 13 in the game. 48-41. Grizzlies trail. 90 seconds to go. McGee into the paint, puts it up, doesn't go. He's fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot a pair. Enrique Langford guilty of the foul. That's his second. Third team foul of the half. Grizzlies have 5. Possession arrow pointing at Carroll. Todrick McGee's first free throw is good. He makes them both. 8 points in the game for McGee, all in the second half. Grizzlies trail by 5 with 82 seconds to go. Carroll brings it down quickly. Littlejohn thought about shooting it, pulled it back. Carter Reed now, they're going to go around the horn. They're going to kill some time here. Pauly over here to Reed on this side. McGee cannot be the one to foul because he already has 4. But we do have a foul away from the ball. Referees are talking this one over. 1:04 remaining in the fourth. Grizzlies down 48-43. They called Jeremiah Moore for the foul. That's his first foul of the contest. Carter Reed will inbound for Carroll. Into the corner for Littlejohn. Littlejohn double teamed on him. Langford gets the ball, top of the key, and a foul by David Duncan Grizzlies no longer have fouls to give. That puts Carroll into the bonus. It's a 1-and-1 opportunity. Less than a minute remaining now in the fourth quarter. Rottinghouse comes back in for Carroll. Tayshawn Williams comes back in for Hoover for Northwest. So we have Moore, Duncan, Williams, Verbeck, and McGee on the floor for the Grizzlies. First one is good by Langford on the 1-and-1 opportunity. That was a big one. This will be an even bigger one. If he makes it, it's a 3-possession game. He did make it. It's a 3-possession game. We're down by a touchdown. McGee brings the ball down. Williams off the rim, no good, out of bounds, Carroll ball. Carroll brings in 2 players. Cole Schmidt comes in, number 25, and Bybee comes back in, number 30, replacing Rottinghouse and Polly. They have a whistle away from the ball. Now Rottinghouse and Pauly are going to come right back in again. The foul is on Braden Verbeck. It's his third. It will send Reed to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. 45 seconds remain in the fourth. And the first one from Reed is good. That's his first point of the second half. This is the second. Rebound by McGee. Here come the Grizzlies back. Moore has it. They need to shoot quickly. Braden Verbeck looking to shoot. Now McGee was looking to shoot. They're wasting a lot, not wasting, they're using a lot of time to get set up for a good shot. McGee puts up a long 3. It's short. Rebounded by Pauly, and here comes Carroll back, and that may be it. 15 seconds to go. Reed gets it for Carroll, and a game-ending dunk by Langford. 5 seconds to go. The Grizzlies are going to lose by 10. And that's it. Final score of tonight's contest, Bishop Carroll 53 and Northwest 43. We'll take a 30-second timeout here and quickly add this up, give you some numbers, and tell you about Friday night. You're watching NWHSGrizz.com, and this is Grizzly Basketball. We'll quickly give you we're going to give you the totals and highlights here. We'll give you the Bishop Carroll totals first. Michael Pauly, 4 points on the night. Bergen Lovelace, 2. Stephen Wynn had 8. Carter Reed with 6. Alex Littlejohn with 12. Enrique Langford with 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 17 points on the night. He had a dozen in the second half. And Preston Rottinghouse with 4 on the night for Bishop Carroll. For the Grizzlies, DeMarcus Hoover had 4 points all in the first half. Jeremiah Moore had 6 on 2 3-pointers. David Duncan with 5. He had a 3-pointer earlier and just a couple of free throws after that. Todrick McGee with 8. Tayshawn Williams with 9, all in the first half. Braden Verbeck with 2. Kevin Brown with 1. And Ethan Yandel with 5 for the Grizzlies, who fall 53 to 46. I gave you the wrong total there, folks. It's 53-46. Not 10, but a 7-point deficit. We are on the air, 6:50 Friday night. Southeast Golden Buffaloes will be here for our final home basketball game of the season. Please join us on the World Wide Web on nwhsgrizz.com beginning at 5:50 for the girls contest, followed immediately by the boys contest on a separate link. For our executive producer, Shane Monroe, our video producer, Andrew Fisher, I'm Kevin Arkin saying once again, Grizzlies fall tonight 53-46. We look forward to seeing you right here Friday night. Everyone have a pleasant good evening.